Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Jagger, creator of The Spine Specialist and clinical director of Spine Advanced Mississauga. And what I'd like to talk to you today about is postural issues. So most people with postural problems, the number one complaint I get is that they have a forward head carriage. So if you look at me, head forward, you can see that the ear sits a little bit in front of the shoulder. And what that does is it creates a lot of tension for the neck and the shoulders. And it also gives sometimes the appearance of a little bit of a hump in the back of the neck. Now, where we would want to get this to is to a position where this type of posture appears comfortable. Why does this happen? Well, if you look at the spine, you have three different curves. You have a lumbar lordotic curve, you have a thoracic kyphotic curve, and back to a cervical lordotic curve. When the head dips forward, what happens with that curve is it comes forward like that. So the question is, what can we do to help reduce the effects of this? It creates headaches, it creates neck pain, it can create arm pain, radiation down into the hands. What can we do to correct it? Well, it's actually very simple. There are a lot of therapeutic things that we can do with respect to traction and laser and acupuncture and chiropractic itself. But at home, there's an excellent stretch that you can do that can knock out a lot of this curve issue just with an easy stretch. Now, we'll show you how to do that stretch. So all you need is a table like this, an ottoman, the edge of the bed, anything like that that has an edge that you can lay over. And very simple, you just lay on your back, bend your knees, and let your head dip backwards. Just using the weight of the head, nice and slowly, to let it hang like that. So you're gonna do that for about 2 minutes a day. If you can do it 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes in the evening, then that'll help redevelop some of the curve of the neck. So as you see, if your head is forward, you're gonna be kind of like this. What's the logical way to change that? Just spend a little bit of time in this position. You'll actually find quite quickly that neck pain reduces, and you'll find also as soon as you get up, you may feel a little bit of clicking and cracking in your back as you extend it. What you can do to accentuate that even more is move a little further back. As you get more advanced in it, you may want to stretch it a little further. And again, 2 to 3 minutes a day, once to twice a day, and you'll find results are quite quick. What you'll also find is as soon as you get back up, you're going to almost feel like you stand a little straighter. So that's the first thing to do to combat a forward head carriage and postural issues. We'll get on to the second part of this video where I show you a couple little exercises with the shoulders that can get your shoulders rolled forward to back in position. Shoulders being rolled forward is actually a very big factor with respect to forward head carriage because you end up kind of in this position. Again, you want to try to coach yourself to be back in this type of position. So the second thing you can focus on with respect to forward head carriage and postural issues is external shoulder rotation. Most people that have a forward head carriage have shoulders that are rolled in. If you work out a lot or even if you spend a lot of time at a desk, what happens is all those muscles that rotate your arms in become strong and the ones that rotate them out become weak. So what you need to do to combat that is to actually exercise the ones that externally rotate the shoulder. So there are a few simple exercises that you can do to help combat that. And what we'll do is we'll film that kind of from the back and the side so you can see what I'm doing. So if you have elastic band, this type of thing, exercise band, well, there we go, you just had a 3D video. Just gonna tie that back up again. All right, so what you can do with this one is hold like that, you'll start from here and you'll do external rotation. So you're gonna bring the arm from here with no tension on the band to external rotation. And the idea with that is going to be to squeeze the shoulder back like that. So sometimes people will do this exercise like that. That doesn't really do you much. What you need to do motion-wise is you need to bring the arm out and then bring the shoulder back to try to squeeze what's called the rhomboid area right in here, kind of try to squeeze it back. So the second exercise you can do is a scapular mobilization, so shoulder mobilization. So you take with a straight arm, you reach back like that, roll the shoulder back, feel that squeeze here, and then bring it down so you feel the squeeze right about in here. So the whole key to that is back, squeeze down, and relax. Back in a circle, squeeze down and relax. So to review, we've got this exercise and we've got this exercise there. The third one you can do is called a low row, and it's from this position, arm straight down like that, and squeezing the shoulder down, and then bringing the arm back like that. So again, arm back, trying to feel that squeeze right about in here. Just like that. Now, a few other things you can do. You can do the external rotation in different planes of motion. You can take it from here. Some people like to do like that. Some people like to take a straight arm and do essentially what's called a fly. But the whole idea is anything that you can do to bring the shoulder from a forward position to a squeezed position behind is how you develop the position of the shoulder from here to here. And again, the idea, just in review, is if your head is forward like that and your shoulders are forward, what do you do to reduce that? A stretching exercise to bring head into extension, and shoulder exercises to bring your arms back out into external rotation, which we could call Superman pose. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email, comment, or get a hold of us any way you can. Thanks so much.